that moment, you set everything up and then forget to turn the mic on. Caught it early this time, though. Didn't discover it an hour in. So, hello. Let's get started, shall we? Oh my god. Can't skip over this. Just kind of let it play every past stream. So I'm that kind of guy, but it seems like you can't skip over splash screens. What do you freaking do? Okay.
Upon entering the great library, I was in awe. It seemed like a fairy tale castle. And, as in the old stories, its treasures were guarded by monsters.
Vanilla, watch the outside. We'll go with our team to check the hall. Ладно. Seems to be quiet. Guys! A flock of birds came to see us! I dropped them! Quickly! Artyom, if the door upstairs is locked, try to find a way to open it. We can't hold them long.
You got it.
What the hell are they after? A snack. That means us.
Fantastic. Oh, I just thought that was a weird.
Come on, break your head, bastard!
Ah.
Bitches!
Yeah, fuck. It's not the right way. Well, that was.
Don't go anywhere. We'll come for you on our way back. It's a joke.
Thanks.
No longer, and those beasts would have ripped us apart. Would work, Artyom.
Yeah, I knew I had a time limit. Not sure how long, though.
Can't wait to my return.
Nothing scripted to stay alive, huh?
Hey, did anyone fart? Who cares? In the gas mask, we don't smell it anyway.
Hey there, Sylvit. I still have no idea if I can manually change gas mask or just going to deal with the... Oh, that was him.
Neurons and synapses, supraspinal motoric system. Wow. And Vygotsky. Roadside picnic. Huh. Something familiar.
What is this sound? Like, obviously it's a wood sound, but like, what? That's cool. First time I did that. It's got no suppressor, right? Eh, no suppressor. Have to crouch jump down. Yep, crouch jump. I want to go pick it up, but I feel like it's going to cause something to happen. Well. It's the reason we carry a shotgun, yeah? Yay, gas mask. So there's so many filters around in the environment that you just can't interact with or pick up. And they aren't clearly damaged either. What, do we need to bash it open? Well, there's doors, no real way in or out. Do I have to go underneath it? Find documents concerning whatever on the entrance to the secret military archives. That's really it. Yeah, I feel like something's supposed to happen here. And that's shining, obviously.
Nice. Anyone? Let's go.
Alright, cool.
You bucket, will it ever end?
Eventually, mate, eventually. Not right now.
My, oh my. You've probably read about it in books of the saints. It must have been beautiful once. Librarian! Listen, Artyom. Librarians are some of the most dangerous creatures out here. If you meet one, or two, God forbid, don't fight it. But don't run from it either. The beast won't attack you if you look them in the eye. Now remember, never let them out of your sight. Show them your back, you die. Okay? If a beast gets nervous, move away, but slowly. And if you shoot, well, look or don't look, you won't see anything ever again. Watch your back!
It's definitely another scripted sequence. Yeah.
Okay, still alive. Artyom, I must take him to Polis. You'll have to find a map yourself. Here are the floor plans. The entrance to the military archive is somewhere on the first floor of the library. The door the librarian went through leads there. There's not much time. Dawn's coming. Go now, and remember what I told you about the beast, okay? I'll try to come back as soon as possible. Go.
We'll say this, I didn't quite catch Librarian when he started chatting about it, so I'm not quite sure what they look like. Given there's only one open door, though, I don't think I needed to see where it went. My question is if they're actually invulnerable or not. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. Because from the description, it sounds like, you know, it's an insta-kill type deal.
I was alone again, and soon I would look into the eyes of fear, literally.
That's quite the snap. Oh, is that a librarian? Or it's just a mole thing? Or at least I can scare it off, yeah? Oh, and they do die. I'm just gonna ask right now, is that a librarian? If that was a librarian, then yeah. It's gonna be a bit resource intensive, but not impossible. hey man, like, the 4 slot, very powerful. I mean, it was the Bolt Driver before, now it's this auto shotgun, which, I mean, it's good. Dude, I play Ultra Kill, I've played Doom. I mean, sure, not recently because I don't want to fuck up my wrist again, but like, I play hard games for a living. My concern is if it was, A, it would insta-kill me, and B, if it was super bullet spongy. That was kind of bullet spongy. But nothing some hot swapping can't fix. Oh, I thought I was dead. Some premature reloading. Got it. I wonder how many medkits I got. Don't think I can really check without actually using one, though. Thank you for the filter change. Yeah, it's just listen for where they are. As I've said, the game's audio system doesn't really do up and down at all. But it sure as hell does left, right. This is on normal though. If I ever play this again, I think it'd be the Redux or Remaster version. Okay. Only got hit once. It's unfortunate. Oh. I just saved the last 5 minutes. Whatever the heck that clip was. Although that would not have recorded make audio, I know that much. I don't think I enabled make audio in Shadowplay. I know that was a physics wood thing, but it could have been me, could have been it, because, you know, audio in this game isn't best. How much ammo have I got? Yeah, I'm most likely to run out of pistol ammo. Okay, I got max medkits. I can tango with one. Or even 2. Not at once, I'm saying, being like, overall. Probably enough medkits to... If I use one per fight, that would be enough. Wish I could close doors. Feel a bit safer if I could close the doors. Ah, fuck. The hell is that? Oh, it's just a normal librarian. But that was a special one. Oh, cool, autosave. Fucking demon. Man, I was so caught up in fighting off librarians I didn't catch your how you doing question. Yeah, it is neat. I can't say I know how they do it too, but I can imagine. Having played games and played games to 100%, so I know, I get a feel for their intricacies and like how they're done behind the scenes. And I may not know exactly how to do it, and therefore not know how to recreate it. I definitely get a feel for how it's done, the underlying. Alright. As I'm saying. Yeah, the SVS has some fantastic reload times. I love it. And that's the first time I really used throwing knives. Anywho, I had another half a day of watching my cat, because anytime my parents leave the house to go do anything, shopping, work, whatever, I have to keep watch, which means I can't do coding. So I haven't been able to do coding for the past couple of days, 'cause I just don't have it in me by the end. Eventually that should change if I actually get to coding more often in the first place, but you know. Yo. Oh, it's like that? Yeah, honestly, that is how we would do it. The weird thing, I'm not quite sure why I didn't just kill that thing outright. Probably because I didn't think I had enough space to tango. Oh, that's some pneumatic ammo. Steel ball bearings. Okay. Come on. There we go. Now that was tight. Botched some shots, I guess. It's hard to tell when you botch a shot in this game. I was tempted to switch to throwing knives, but I'm far more limited on those. Oh, I see the bitrate going down too. Yeah, the fact that I jumped into game develop. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can agree with that. When you don't have any preconceptions, you have a much easier time learning things. Much more enjoyable time, too. But yeah, it's like, if you thought I was like video editing, that much I actually knew, because I've seen, you know, I've watched a lot of videos on how games are made, and as well as some games that do it poorly, it's literally just plenty animations on the models. And even at times, they'll have two models for the same character, where one model is the in-game model and the other one is an animation one that probably has more rigging on it, and so they just swap the two out when they gotta do like a cinematic or something. Thing is, the games that do that, they aren't always good at hiding it. That's how you learn about that stuff as a player. Anyway, the packet loss is apparently very high right now, but the bitrate has not tanked into cancer territory yet. I'm surprised that they freaking kicked down the wall, though. I also agree with looking at games differently. It's like learning how the sausage is made. It really does change. You can't really go back either a little bit, unfortunately. One thing I do miss is just having all the magic and wonder and awe at how stuff is made, you know? Where it goes from like, oh, and being totally immersed, you're instead like, I wonder how they did that. Which, to be fair, it's arguably more fun, but it does degrade the net. Okay. More scripted shit. Demon? Demon. I got to say, I do find the slow-mo very ridiculous, no matter what. Oh, hi. I think I see why they gave me a med kit in here. Okay, now to read that. You know that some games use two models. Yeah, how they do indeed do first person, for the most part, and why I think first person and third person cameras are so radically different on the back end is that first person really did develop as it's just a camera with arms. That's really what any standard first person camera is, while third person, as you know, is the full model. What I've always wondered as a player and a modder is, like, we have the immersive first person mods for Skyrim where it's just you take the third person camera and you put it inside the character's head and then you disable the head to prevent the weird camera clipping of seeing inside, and like there you go, you have immersive first person where you can see the full body and you still got the animations and stuff. Well, there may be some extra care to be taken on the animations to prevent motion sickness and whatnot, I can see that angle, but still, like, you don't really need to have a separate first and third person camera, you just need to change the camera position and toggle the head. I don't quite see why they don't do that, other than maybe just time investment at this point. And there's also the motion sickness part, because more people than you think get motion sick playing video games in first person. I don't really. Oh, well, if I'm playing in a flying vehicle like a fighter jet in the stratosphere, yes, I can get motion sickness with that. I can get a little bit of vertigo. If I'm playing like a fighter jet in space, I'm totally fine. But as soon as I have like a visual reference of where down is, and that's not where the cockpit's down is, and there's no like there's a mismatch between where I should be feeling G's in the game and where I am feeling G's as myself, that causes a bit of a motion sickness. But other than that, I don't really get motion sick in games. Yeah, as far as using two models go, it probably has to do with the animation rigs, I suppose. Because especially with the older games, you really have to worry about hardware limitations. I know when there's just been a new generational leap, or if you're on PC, you don't have to really concern yourself too much with hardware limitations. Especially with you, because you're doing a retro game. You probably don't have to concern yourself with that at all. But I know when I dabbled a little bit in GPA coding, those are some very, very limiting specs, and you need to squeeze out every single byte you can, both to save memory and to increase speed, because that hardware runs at a fixed 59.97 frames per second. You cannot change that, so you better do all your calculations within 1 frame's time, or else you have a problem. So obviously, if you have a more detailed rig, that's going to take more time to process. So you have a low bone count, low joint rig that you do for game animations, and then for the animations and the cinematics, you then swap in for a high count. Yeah, it makes less sense now because we have the more powerful hardware and whatnot, but you know, older stuff, you have limitations to work around. I have to crouch. Oh, there you are. Just went into a wall. I still hear that thing behind me. Okay, I'm gonna pause the read because I don't want that thing to jump out at me while I'm not prepared. Taking hardware limitation into consideration. Well, yeah, I mean, a 970 is low heart and 2. I feel bad about that as well, even though I am just talking about myself. It's just... My god. It's 8 years old, this card. Or at least it was released 8 years ago. Although I feel less bad when I've heard that apparently the most common graphics card, according to Steam Analytics, which I'd say Steam's a pretty good representation of PC players, is the GTX 1060, which is like a step or two up from my own, so I'm actually not that far off from the average user. And 1060 is like $300, so it's not too expensive. Yeah, plus with doing low-end graphics, you don't have to invest so much. It keeps your file size down. It also increases... Honestly, doing low-res or low-poly stuff is generally better for gameplay. Maybe even better for the end product, too. Maybe. Okay, BRB then. I'll wait for you to get back then to continue. I feel like I wasted shots, though. Another level transition.
The underground depository was a frightening place. and I had no idea where or what to search. But I refused to think that all my efforts would come to nothing.
It's like I want to kill that little shit that's right there in front of me, but I don't know where his partner is. Fighting two at once is going to be risky. Well... I want to try hitting it through the fence, you know, but that's not going to work. You and I both know that. If this were a newer game, maybe. This is an old game. Now the question is, do I throw a frag or do I throw a knife? Fantastic. Alright, got one down. I have one throwing knife left, so that's unfortunate. Or not. I see I missed one. If I miss a throw, I get it back. I really have to pay attention, though, to audio cues. My best bet of catching these guys before they get to me. Assuming they don't have a scripted jump scare, of course. It's two throws, then. Okay. Assume that stuff is irradiated. Alright, let's see what I can do with the physics objects then. Okay, welcome back. What was I gonna say? Because I've killed one of these black things, by the way. Hmm. Oh, fuck you. Stop running, you bitch. Oh, I actually got hit. Well, one hit for one life. Fair trade, yes? They also get closer before retreating, too, unlike the top ground ones. Seems fine. Still not fighting two at once, though. Though I have seen two in the same spot. I haven't fought two in the same spot. What was I saying before you left? I already forget. Meh, I'll keep the shotgun out. Got a nice amount of ammo reserves. Guess I don't really need to be too cautious if I don't hear one, right? That's fine. Yeah, it was along those lines. I still can't believe the packet loss is bad still. Again, it's like holding together and you aren't complaining about video quality, so it's not a cancer territory, which is fine. But it does worry me, I'll say that much. Anyway, my main concern though of fighting the black things, or really just any librarians, is having enough space to ballerina my way around them. So I can't do that. Kinda got a problem. Ooh. How am I gonna get to that guy now? How am I to get to him? I see. So there's the way forwards, which is maybe through here. And then there's the way to the loot. Way to more loot. Fantastic. Alright, got some full auto ammo and other stuff. Now to make my way back. Alright, I think it was about how doing low res, low poly stuff is arguably better for the game overall. I mean, not just because it runs faster. And hold on, is that? No, that's just texture. I thought that was a gun hidden there. Yeah, well, it does run faster, and it is less space. But also, it forces you to focus on art direction rather than photorealism, which makes for a much more memorable aesthetic in general, because you can't really compete with doing just high poly count and making, oh boy, this looks real. No, you have to go with, ah, I know, this looks like something I'm familiar with. Okay. So to figure out how to perfect low poly. Yeah, I'd say material is a thing too. Again, I don't have experience with it, so I wouldn't take my word for granted, but stuff I've heard from, watching other people, how other people make games and their talks on it. Material is a setting that is brought up. But yeah, like an issue a lot with AAA games is just they go for the photorealism. Which not only makes them, for the most part, end up looking pretty the same, they take a long time to develop. I'm out with mediocre systems because most of the budget goes towards artists to make sure everything looks pretty. And then it takes up your entire hard drive. Meanwhile, if you're just pure low poly, you just get a freaking programmer's model. And then you focus all the dev time on actually making the game good. The downside is, of course, you really have to focus on the aesthetic, because if you fail the aesthetic, you aren't going to catch eyes. Oh, it's down there. I wonder if I can get up here. Maybe. Okay, super high quality games. Well, I think if you ever do end up looking for a publisher, I'd say New Blood, because New Blood has, I think, almost, if not actually exclusively, published low poly retro games, and they have yet to publish a bad game. I mean, there are publishers behind Ultra Kill, Dusk, Gloomwood, maybe other stuff, like, I think a Medieval too. I know, right? One thing you can't deny, though, is that to the casual crowd, and I do mean the casual crowd, photorealism does sell. Like, you get a pretty screenshot, your game's gonna sell to the casual crowd. Because, well, I know casual gamers may not be dumb as a sack of bricks, but collectively, they are as dumb as a sack of bricks. You don't need gameplay, you don't need anything, you just need pretty screenshot, and you got the casual crowd to at least try it out. But then again, you don't need photorealism for a pretty screenshot, you just need very good art direction. But yeah, you really need good art direction, though, if you want to go over the casual stuff. Blech. I'm kind of repeating myself at this point. So I'm gonna look up freaking New Blood. Because... So one word or two? Try one word. Alright, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Nice to know that you're all working together. Yes. Ultra Kill, Medieval, Dusk. Oh, is that the only ones they've been fully released? Because I know there's also Gloomwood that they're backing, but Gloomwood's not out yet, is it? Oh, but I will say, if you do get backed by New Blood, they are very much into memes, so I guess prepare to have your game memed before it's even released. Yeah, these are all boomer shooters. Oh wait, there's an arrow here. Okay, I'm blind. Yeah, Faith, Gloomwood, Unfortunate Spaceman is probably the highest fidelity thing they've got released. Super Galaxy Squadron. Like Faith, it may look like that, but if I remember correctly, yeah, this is like this is the lowest res, lowest poly thing they got. This is straight back to, oh boy, yeah, yeah. So New Blood, they do retro games. Then again, I have no idea how you get a deal with New Blood. They seem to just kind of stumble across people and are like, hey, I like your cut, G, and then they just throw money at you. That's what it seems to be so far. But yeah, they go. Actually, maybe Medieval. It's the highest poly thing they've got. Either way, it's all retro stuff. Yeah, this is definitely no 4K photorealism, but this is for sure not low poly. Medium poly. I saw some pixelated blood though, so they're still going for that retro feel. Hmm. I guess retro is stuff that reminds you of, say, pixel art, or back when things were so low poly they may as well have been pixelated, as well as stuff that I guess from the 90s and before. If it reminds you of games that were made in the 90s and before, then I suppose it would be retro. Which might also be expanding to the early 2000s now at this point as well. Ambiguously 20 to 30 or 40 years ago, I suppose it's retro. But yeah, no idea how you get a publishing deal with them. But so far they've been a very rock solid publisher. Oh, and they also have a variety. Like Gloomwood is apparently a first-person survival horror game. So, yeah, it's mostly boomer shooters, but not all boomer shooters. Like Faith is just straight up horror though. Alright, so here's my strategic question. Can it climb up the staircase to me? Because if it can't, I potentially have a free kill on my hands. But if it can, I'm a bit screwed with the tight quarters, so... Yeah, I fell down, didn't I? Yeah, I fell down. I hear two sets of breathing, though. In that direction, and that one. Alright, I was going to talk about attack hitboxes in this. Okay, so this has been a jank I have experience with before from Dark Messiah. Is the hitboxes, they're definitely attack cones, or actually even attack spheres that are just hit scan, and they aren't quite matched up with the animations. Like, maybe when it gets to a certain point in the animation it activates, but it doesn't seem to deactivate until the animation is completely gone. So, like, stepping out to evade the attack and then stepping in before they're finished means you still get hit. Which also means that when you're trying to dance around the enemy, because it's a sphere, apparently, you just get hit instantaneously, even though it doesn't look like you should have. So, which is why the best way is to go backwards diagonally, because then the AI has to turn. They aren't so good at turning and attacking, and you're also putting distance between you and the enemy, because that's a sphere attack and not a cone or a matching hitbox. I prefer synchronized hitboxes, though. Then you get hitbox more on like freaking crouching to evade a horizontal swing. God, I love moments like that. Looks like a hand might be on the face though. That's a hand too. Legs. So the head should be around there. Maybe it's gripping its own face. I think it is. Hold up. I've used up half of my ammo for this auto already. What the hell? I'm almost out of... Okay. Okay, maybe I should take the stealthy approach. I mean, I have a lot of shotgun shells, but weapon swapping's my main key here. Yeah, I think... I was reading through some Steam reviews today on the old Metro page with the original. I'm not the only one who thinks the stealth can be a bit bullshit in this. That's true. I did use one-on-one while you were gone, I think. It does help, but it's definitely not enough to kill them on its own, though. I probably only have one left, since it didn't show how many I have. Got 3 throwing knives, though. I have 2 magazines for a revolver. I have 5 for the SV, and I have enough for the shotgun. Yeah, that was actually one of the selling points on the Redux, that they like brought in the AI from the later games. Because here, it's like, you see the little light on my watch, if it doesn't... Yeah, that's bugged. T does nothing right now, but yeah, you see the little light on my watch at the bottom of the screen. That's green light. That's like how hidden I am. And as soon as it goes to yellow, the AI can detect me, but as long as it's green, they have to bump into me. And red means they can probably detect me from a very far distance, but, you know, yellow is still engagement distance, though. So there isn't really a warning as of to like, oh no, you're partially hidden. No, it's like, you're hidden completely. Stealth 100 or stealth 0. Red's redundant with the current AI. That sounds like a thief. With a new light. And yeah, I do agree this is a really stupid... Like, it's nice once you know what it actually is, but it's really stupid because it took me getting the freaking night vision goggles to finally make the connection. Like, the night vision goggles has it there at the top, too. Like, oh yeah, makes sense because they're night vision goggles. Then I realized, oh hey, the lighting on the Nog's HUD seems to match up with the lighting I see on the watch. Is that what it is? And that's what it is. So I'm still not sure if I should spend the ammo to kill this thing right now. Oh, so yeah, so you do know Thief. Yeah, I don't have to explain the light crystal in that then. I haven't played it either, but I've watched a number of video essays on it, so I'm kind of familiar. Not with the moment-to-moment, but at least the design philosophy and stuff that went with its impact. Yeah, a few years. Oh, that's so true at this point in life. The thing, I kind of know for sure that as soon as I hop down here, hey, I'm probably going to need to put on a gas mask for over there. And, where will I go even? Alright. Over there. Okay. It's probably going to be scripted to wake up as soon as I plop down. I'm going to have to, you know, walk away from it and all that. But it probably can't hit me up here. Maybe it can, maybe it can't. It depends where the autosave is. So you know what? Enough dilly-dallying. Second one's on the move. Alright, that's the last Magnum shot. Headshots are worth like triple ammo though, and I remember earlier on, like 3 shots to the body or 1 shot to the head for a lot of enemies. The problem is getting headshots in the first place, 'cause, I don't know if it's bullet bloom or if it's the recoil or just the hitboxes, like whatever. Getting headshots is fairly inconsistent. I'd rather just nail my shots in the first place. There it goes. As you can see, I have 2 mags left. That took 3 full mags. With a full auto, all of my other ammo too. Well. Wait, I have the gas mask on? Well, I'll keep it on then. Yeah, I do agree. Since well, we're both poor, it's really easy to, like, once we get money, to spend it on the stuff we love, but we do have to show rather extreme restraint at this point. Is that thing humping the wall? Honestly, from this angle, whatever the hell it's doing looks like it's fapping off in the corner. Honestly, explosive and vapors, probably a bad idea. Oh. Nice. Yeah, honestly, investments seems like a good idea right now. I've also heard mixed things about real estate. Like, on the one hand, it's historically been pretty solid to invest in real estate because, you know, people have to rent it out and you get the rent. But at the same time, we are also in a bit of a real estate bubble, again, not because real estate itself is in a bubble, because the entire economy is, thanks to the rapid inflation due to all the money printing. Yeah, there's a chance you make nothing as well. But the thing is, or rather the good thing is that you're still young enough to, like, your parents still look after you fully. And they aren't doing bad financially like mine are. So, you can get away with making nothing for a while longer. I'm not sure how many more years, but definitely in the years. I'd say invest a little already. Like 100 a month or something into stocks, that should be fine, because it's going to grow over time. And as you start earning more money, you invest more money. That's how it goes. Okay, I got 2 bullets. I have more money rounds than I do dirty rounds. Okay. I'm moving after this game. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the main reason I've stated that I want to move to a different continent entirely, or at least a different nation. You know, maybe on the low-end scale for ease would be Canada. If not, maybe like New Zealand, but ultimately Finland, I'd say. It's because of the internet. Because hot damn is American internet. Kinda... I mean, it's not third world. I can't say it's absolutely horrible, terrible internet in the part where I live. I know Alyssa's internet is hardly existent. But, like, the cost to performance ratio, like, how much you pay for how good of a service you get is absolute shite. I don't hear anymore, but that can change quickly. Oh. I'm surprised the game let me jump there. I'm really surprised the game let me jump there. Okay, I think I hear more panting. You know, I've been considering this after reading, like, how much in the reviews, getting a sense for how much jank it is. And I don't want to burn all my resources right now. So, I think just for the sake of killing these shits, let's make it easy. Yeah. I mean, if satellite internet really takes off, then the US might actually have decent internet for a bit. I'm sure you're at least partially aware of why US ISPs are so goddamn shit, because they established regional monopolies. Well, is that it? Oh, I still have a frag. Well, guess what, you silly little bugger? Yeah, that's a lot less damage. And a lot less shots to kill, too. Although it did take a frag at the start. Yeah, given how I'm playing this, I think easy's the way to go for now. Sorry if that disappoints you somewhere. Gosh, those bones clacking are really loud. Yeah, if I play this again, I'd definitely take you up on your offer to hijack your account to play the remastered versions, because, oh boy. Like, I will see this through to the end, obviously, but I don't think I'll see it through to the end twice. On this specific version of the game. Oh, that's fine. Well, 58 ping. That's true. They get reactions. An old my old school had these. Well, back when that was like in the 2000s, though. They probably don't have those anymore. Maybe they do. School budgets have been slashed a lot in the US after all. What, nothing? Okay. Is it through here? Through here. And he closes it quietly. That took a while to fall. Seriously, dude, is that seriously how you search for shit? You aren't even checking it. And all of a sudden, this portfolio you think you should take with you? What the fuck? Oh yeah, that too. Sorry, I was just so appalled at how he chooses to search that shit. So, it's not even looking at the stuff. He's just glancing at it and like, nope, nope, didn't even read the title. Nope. So how the fuck does he know that's what he's looking for?
Found the D6 documents. But
How are
Mira
those
had
the
not yet
D6
returned.
documents?
Without his help, I wasn't certain I could get out of the library alive. But everything depended on it.
I'm pretty sure we can get out of the library alive. Unless our plot armor runs out, but okay. I know, right? I was so appalled at the fact he's just not even bothering to read shit and just opening stuff haphazardly. I didn't even notice the fact that closes door quietly to non-alert librarians, then starts throwing metal boxes on the ground. What even? No, more librarians. But we're still cutscene. Oh, it's nighttime. Slow-mo again? Slow-mo! That was fast. There's some thunder, though, which makes me think there's an anomaly at night.
Oh, where you go, my man? I'll take you there for 50 bullets.
Wait, these are the guys. Yeah.
I had my doubts, to be honest. Did you find anything? Okay, saddle up. По коням, ребята.
Can anybody read?
So, where are we going? To church. Artyom, does the name Khan ring a bell? Help us find you. I still don't know how he did it. Hey, how about some music? Sure, put it on.
Honestly, if somebody put a freaking tripwire on one of the boxes, I can see that happening in this game. If that was actual gameplay, they totally would.
Here we are. This is the first, and so far the only, human outpost up here. Sparta's outdoor base. around. In the
How do you
meantime, I'll
handle
check the
air,
documents
then?
you brought.
Like, how do I handle air filters 20 years in, though? Like, yeah, you scavenge for some, but, like, do we make any? We make rounds, obviously.
But those bunkers were the first to be hit. At first, they didn't directly target civilians. Nobody thought this would be the war that would end it all. As I was monitoring the radio, I picked up a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, that would scare the hell out of them, too. 'Cause it's like, oh shit, that's probably just gonna insta-kill me, but then it doesn't. A turret or a flamethrower. If this were any other game, I'd be able to pick this up and use it, but no. Okay, maybe not any other game. If this were any other action game I'm familiar with, I'd be able to pick that shit up.
Artyom, I'm Vladimir. Pick whatever you like.
Wait, I can just take shit? Oh, it's the P90 thing. Okay, you got a Volt driver. Obviously you got a shotgun with a bayonet, so I should probably pick that up. That's... Oh, you have a Volt driver. Oh, but now I have to... There's the LMG shotgun and the Volt driver. Well, the thing is with the P90 thing is we used it at the beginning of the game in like the flash forward sequence. It had a laser sight and it was pretty good then. So I'm kind of inclined to use it now. Oh, it's the shittiest gun ever. Fair enough. Then I also have the current shotgun I got with a bayonet. You know what? Could you stop sending mixed signals about which guns are good or bad? You know I know absolutely nothing about this game. Well, except for some vague sense of the plot to it. Because there was a video essay about this a long time ago. It's like, I take you at face value, man. When you say a gun's shit, I'm just like, oh, okay, then I'll just not use it. And the thing is, like, when the enemy gets really close, having a shotgun's actually pretty useful, just because the shotgun doesn't require I line them up perfectly in the center of the screen for it to hit. I just have to get them kind of point in the general direction, and I get the shot off. Either way, we're just going to take the ammo. Alright. For now, I guess Volt Driver. I'm still not sure if I want to try that or not. Okay, the worst shotgun's a double barrel, obviously, but okay. If that's a really bad shotgun, I'll... You said it in all caps, so I'm thinking it might be sarcastic, but whatever. I'll take your word for it this time.
You can't find stuff like this in the metro. It's the latest military equipment.
Oh, that explains things. Oh, for me, I'm just like, oh, hey, it's a full auto shotgun. with a big-ass mag. That sounds very pleasing to me, given how effective the auto shotgun has been. But the reload could be atrocious, the damage could be atrocious, the fall-off could be atrocious, everything could be atrocious except for the mag size, after all. Hell, even the mag size could be a letdown. I haven't used it before, I don't know, but I should not expect good things from the homemade stuff, like this double barrel, which, like, sure, double barrel shotgun, but the reload speed on this is so fucking awful. That's why I don't use shotguns until I got the auto one. Where can I give it a shot, though? Because the Volt Driver is amazing. And I'm going to miss the suppressed full auto gun.
Outrageous. I'll tell you that.
I don't think I can swap out the pistol for it. No, it's either that or the Volt Driver. The Volt Driver or this. Yeah, that's why I said like the 4 slot's really powerful, because you got the Volt Driver that has so far one-shot everything with just a little BB, or you have a shotgun. Okay, yeah, for here, like, I have to have a pistol, I have to have an auto rifle, and the 4 is either pneumatic or shotgun. You can see it up there. When I do the brackets to cycle through, I got my combat knife, my throwing knives, 2 grenade types. I got a lot of steel ball bearings, though. What were the shotgun shells again? Yeah, the only issue with Volt Driver is just using it close quarters, but I guess I'll just have to preserve full auto ammo for it. But yeah, that shotgun did serve me very well, though. I had to abandon my Volt Driver for it because it was in the one section where they just send a lot of freaking stalkers at you while you have the kid on your back, which gives you goddamn mouse acceleration. And, like, when all of my guns are precision, and all I'm finding is shotgun ammo, you gotta pick up a shotgun, or you're gonna have a very bad time. And I got through most of it, honestly. I got to the last section before I went like, fuck it, I'll pick up a shotgun. And I thought, no, I'll go back and get the Volt Driver. And then the way collapsed, and I can't get the Volt Driver back. So now I have a Volt Driver. And now I'm like, do I want the suppressed thing? Or, yeah, I'll take the P90. I got throwing knives and a pistol. You know? I know stealth is generally out the window, but I still feel like using suppressor, even if I am shooting them from the front. It's like... I'll miss the suppressor, but I'm not going to miss the rifle stock, even though this current one has a rifle stock. I'm not going to miss the scope. Because while the scope did let me shoot far, it was mostly a detriment. So yeah, I'm pretty much ditching my suppressors right now, which is, I find, unfortunate. All I'll have is knives. Oh, and the Volt Driver, but the Volt Driver is kind of semi-loud. Against beasts, it's like suppressed, but against people, it's not. Or maybe it is. I don't know, it's low sound at the very least. Again, that may not be in this version, because so far I've only seen all the shotguns I've seen in this game. We have here. We got the auto with bayonet, we got the double barrel, and we got whatever the hell this thing is. Those are all the ones I've seen. So either it's later in the game or it doesn't exist. I haven't seen that at traders either. I haven't seen a customization thing at all, but they do give me a discount though if I have the same weapon but with different attachments. Or rather, if I have something in the slot, they'll let me swap it out. Whatever. P90.
Oh, hi there, Artyom.
Hello there, Artyom. I told you we'd meet again.
And now you see why
It's a
I'm
nice
not
base
quite
the
gonna
Rangers
play through this a
got
second time.
themselves. I heard you received no help from Polis. What's your next move? Keeping silent. You're turning into a ranger. Take a close look at the road you follow, Artyom, and be aware of how it might end. You reap what you sow, Artyom. Force answers force. War breeds war, and death only brings death. To break this vicious circle, one must do more than just act without any thought or doubt. Well, Artyom, I've been chatting here for far too long. It's time to go.
Well, I mean, I'm generally nice to nice people, but I definitely show no mercy to enemies. It's generally my modus operandi, though. Also, stealth is jank. It's like, oh yeah, these guys haven't seen me, I've gotten through 80% of the base, then one guy spots me because of some bullshit lighting. Something. And now the entire base is on alert, and now I have to kill everyone. Because you're kind of squishy. And if you just try to run it, it's not gonna work. Cannot just not customize. Fair enough. You do get different versions with different attachments, but yeah, you have to buy them. It's like the whole thing. Like, I did not slap a suppressor, rifle stock, and scope on that thing. No, I had to buy that pre-made, and I swapped out my old one for it. So, I'm still not sure if I want to. It's like that pistol, Magnum. If they have a helmet, it doesn't one-shot them in the head. But it is still suppressed. And the SVS, it's suppressed, and while it does take multiple shots because it's full auto, that's not really a problem. Problem is that the P90 is probably better, but it's not suppressed. Whatever, I'll take what I got. I'll be here for the next 15 minutes debating with myself if I keep going on.
Okay. There's not much useful in here. Just hints at most. Although it does show the way to D6. Well, that's our destination then. Are you ready? So, how are we faring? Wallman, is everything ready?
The firewood's done.
Vladimir?
The gear's ready.
You guys?
Ready.
Saddle up then. По коням.
Still not sure if the Nogs are rechargeable or not.
It's the old church dungeon.
Get in.
Great. It's time to warm up at the stove.
Dark tunnel, wheel rattle, and the smell of death. That's how our journey to D6 began. But our goal seemed closer now.
What are we gonna do at D6 again? Yeah, whatever.
According to the map, there are several ways of reaching D6. Now, the closest one is through the facilities near Kievska. Okay, we tried that route.
Kievskia? I've heard strange things about that station.
There was an explosion in the tunnel, and lots of people were buried alive. Now, rumor has it they survived, but no longer resemble humans. They also say something strange has been sighting in those tunnels. Some kind of, fog.
Bullshit, probably. Of course it is.
Vladimir lost all his family in the tunnels. And he doesn't remember anything about what happened.
Artyom,
What's up?
Artyom?
Hey, people! Something's wrong with Artyom!
Another anomaly, or a dark one calling.
Artyom! 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 More smelling salts, now! Wake up, Artyom, wake up! Great, he's coming to.
Put the light away, you're blinding him. Artyom, are you okay?
Oh, well, you sure did give us a scare.
Artyom, what was that?
Hey, can you stand up?
I'm hoping these guys don't die, though. I know it's pretty common for your companions to die in this story, but these guys are pretty elite, right? I hope they stick around. Maybe in the final battle they start dropping, but, you know, until then, I hope they all stay alive.
Hell, this place giving me the creeps.
Boris, take a look at the gate.
The control unit is broken to smithereens. All the lines are cut.
Short, I knew things were going too smoothly.
Vlad, get your tools ready. We need this door open. Artyom, you stay here and cover our backs. We don't need surprises here.
Knew that turret would have something I need to do.
Watch your backs, boys. Okay, Vladimir, find the first block chart.
Flamethrower.
First we connect the wires, then on my mark we throw the switches.
3R to 2D.
Something's out there. Something's closing in.
Ignore it.
The Nosalysis! It looks like the anomaly is driving monsters towards us.
I think I saw movement. Yep.
Let that gun.
Fire!
Now I capped it out. Nothing's loaded.
Done.
Done.
On my mark. Connect.
Hurry up! The anomaly is really close now! Damn you! Hurry up or we're fucking dead!
Just stay still.
it! The gate's open!
Hurry!
Although I might fry the electrics, though.
Go, go!
Fair point.
Shit is close! Блять, it won't start! Come on, guys! Just get us out of here! Okay! Got it started! Punch it!
Ah, thank God. Oh, that was close.
Oh, we made it.
Well, I wouldn't want to be there now.
Surprised it can't phase through walls. The anomaly, that is. Feels like it could be able to.
Okay, guys, this is the door leading to D6.
What's that? It's short. It's dark in here.
Okay, go for it.
Watch out for ghosts.
Let's go.
The chaos of the tunnel was locked away behind the airlock gates. They seemed invulnerable, and at that moment, so did my comrades.
Please don't be foreshadowing. Like, seriously, as I said, these guys are elites. I feel like they'd be able to survive, you know? I hope they don't just get killed off by some bullshit.
Right, we've broken through. Let's do this fast and smooth. Olman, you're in charge of the assault team. Boris and Stepan, you cover the comedian. Artyom, Vladimir, stay close to me. Okay, ребята, let's do it.
Go, go!
Now that's a funny looking thing. It's pity it's broken.
Damn you!
Clear!
Hey, why the hurry, Colonel? How about sitting down and having a smoke? We're way too nervous.
It's no rest for the wicked, as you know. Forward, my soldiers.
All clear!
Great deeds await.
Great deeds? Somehow I'm not too enthusiastic about leaving my mark in history.
I forget where I should be in this order. I guess I'll stay near the front.
Look
Yeah,
at this.
P90's good.
Someone left a skeleton here. Hey, how about we take it as a memento?
Olman, enough with the jokes, blin. When we're back at the base, you'll be sweeping tunnels with a toothbrush.
Yes, my marshals. As you say, my general.
No guns, though.
Here's the first challenge. Artyom, flip those breakers.
Okay, sounds like a grunt, though. I'll say that much. There's another breaker.
Oh, no, I ain't going. It's dark and scary there.
Shit!
Watch your language, soldier.
It's not language, it's shit. Literally, I stepped in it.
Well, but that's a great sign.
It's not a sign, it's an omen. If there is shit, there's something left in here. Offense is the best defense. Vladimir, stay with Artyom. You both, stay back. Okay, let's go.
I like the P90 in COD 4. I like it here, too. I have, like, over 300 rounds for this. Jesus Christ. They're fleeing, aren't they? They aren't actively attacking except for the first one.
Oh, Carla, I can't hide in such an environment. It stinks so much, I lost the sense of smell.
Old man, I wish you lose the bad jokes, please. Let's go out on a bang! Oh, shut up. We're gonna miss for each I'm not a comedian. Stop laughing, man!
Yeah, I'm glad I started using this. I have so much goddamn ammo. And having AI to help you out is actually really nice. Because, damn, do they kill things.
Ah, all this space wasted. It's such a great place for growing shrooms, huh?
These people needed him. That's a missed shot. That's a second missed shot. I actually got a reload prompt just then. That's a first.
Another push! Can't die twice anyway! Looks like we're through. Take a look what's behind the door.
I hear more of these.
Easy out. Boris! My friend, why?
That's why I didn't die in one hit.
Sipan, that's enough. You can't help him, Sipan. Let's go. What Suki?
Ah, that's an SVS with suppressor and scope.
They won't arrest while I'm alive.
See, that's why I'm hesitant to shoot enemies at some points. Because they could be scripted to stay alive to, you know, do something, at which point it's wasted ammo. Yeah.
It was
He died
one
to
loss
bullshit.
after another. And for everyone who died helping me save my home station, I felt a needle in my heart.
Okay, there's a pumping station ahead and a sewage pool. We'll need to open the door. Give me a couple minutes. Okay, go for it. Okay. Just a little more.
Oh, this is a 40 round mag. Yeah, that's better. That's better than the SVS.
It's open. Gas masks on.
And I'll say revolver rounds. I'll make use of the Vault Driver for now. Because I have the most ammo for it. My strongest gun.
Come on, check the pool.
Huh. I always get the most interesting jobs, don't I?
Keep an eye out for ammo, though.
All clear. Let's move.
Is it irradiated or what? I will say I'm looking forward
What do we
to
do next?
joining EO5.
Ladna, there's a passage down there. It's our only option. Let's move quietly.
The Nosalises are here.
that was ally.
Come over here.
Careful, man. Careful. Shit! Fire at will!
Oh, I accidentally shot an ally in the last scuffle, so I know they're pretty much invulnerable. Oh, but
Come over here.
there's no pressure in this at all. Okay, good with that. Let's make sure everything's reloaded.
This is the door leading to D6!
Are we there?
Looks like it.
I chopped it! It's locked!
I'm not surprised.
There's got to be a control unit somewhere.
Artyom, take a look at that room.
Hold on, let me... Ah!
Artyom, are you okay? Great, we'll try to reach you. Meanwhile, look for an exit.
Good luck.
Again, that had to be fucking scripted if that wasn't... What? As I was saying, the Vault Driver is almighty. The Vault Driver knows all. All hail the Vault Driver. I like... Good, because the low air filters, it makes it pretty hard to see some details. Oh, I will say when it comes to cinematics, just because I just recall this, getting things to actually look like they're touching is going to be fairly difficult, because unless you use IK for everything, oh boy, it's going to be really hard to make sure to like not have clipping or floating or anything. It's very, very difficult. So like, props to... I can't tell if that's just like a particle effect being weird, or if that's an actual hazard I have to pay attention to. Particle effect. Okay. Hold up, there's definitely gas down there. Yeah, just touching in general. It's also a good reason why I don't want to go back that far. Good reason why... what was I going to say? Okay. The reason why body types are restricted, right? Because we have such a huge variety of stuff. Then it gets really hard to make sure things are actually, you know, working believably. Die! Jesus Christ! Yeah, you scare him away with light, sure, but holy fuck, that's a lot of shots. That's why I don't want to use full auto. Use a Volt Driver instead. Also, flashlight? I don't know if a flashlight scaring them away is making them invulnerable too. It might be. Actually, yeah, it is kind of okay. I do notice that, but I also find it acceptable at this point. I don't know about the casual viewer, though. The casual viewer is going to be difficult, because neither of us are casual at this point. Nothing there. Gun ammo. Yeah. Can't really get over there. There's a corpse. Ooh. Alright, got some P90 ammo. I also understand that, but here's... Just saying from a GDC talk, I want you to be sure you're... What the fuck? I want to be sure you know. You don't finish a game. You abandon it. Because if it were up to you, you keep polishing it. You keep adding to it. You never stop. So you don't finish it. You abandon it. And at least in a bigger team, the producer's role is to decide when the cutoff point is to abandon something is.
Artyom, here! Thank God, at least you're alive.
We lost Stepan.
Fuck! Hey, silence!
What's up?
A sound from the tunnel. Can't you hear it? Something's approaching.
Ghost Train? No, Ghost Train would be a pure shadow.
Well.
What the?
Looks like an automatic system.
I'll check it out.
Somehow I have a bad feeling about this.
All clear.
There's no other way. Gotta take it.
So the next station is D6.
Can't move. Looks like level transition. Now
We
it's
were close to D6 now. It was hard to believe that we'd found the legendary command center. But was it worth so many lives? Soon we would know the answer.
it's 22:27 right now, so I know some of these levels are short, which is why I'm contemplating going through this next one, but this would be a good point to call it if I don't.
Gas mask, quick!
Already on.
Artyom, take my spare filter.
Thank you. So I got a Volt Driver too. You got a P90. You got the auto shotgun.
Careful, damn it! 20 years without maintenance is too much even for Soviet military structures. Everyone watch your step, especially you, Artyom.
Yeah, that's true.
Looks pretty clear. The control room should be there. Well, let's check it out. Holman, Vladimir, stay here and cover our asses. You never know what's coming. Artyom, come with me. Oh, sir, yes, sir.
One of them's gonna die. Probably the auto shotgun guy. I know, like, just a half hour before, I'm like, I hope none of them die. Now that two of them are dead, I'm just like, yeah, this game's gonna keep killing them off, isn't it? Bets on who's gonna die next. What really make the deaths be driven home as if they weren't scripted, you know? The first death, the scripted death, is impactful, of course, you don't see it coming, but everyone after that. Better to have gameplay deaths, you know? Like with Boris, like, I could shoot that thing, and I did, but didn't die. Just the problem. Like, if Boris died because, oh, I didn't react fast enough, then cool. That'd be impactful, and I'd be like, oh no, not Boris. But I totally shot that thing in the face 3 times with a Volt Driver. Yeah, true. Except for the Stepan. He died off screen.
I imagined everything just as it is. There's something about these objects. They have Soviet soul. But you wouldn't know about that.
This guy's former military, isn't he?
It says here on the top there's an air filtering system for emergencies. These systems were built to last, so there's a good chance it still works.
Yeah, fair point. It is 22:30. I have to pee. I do think I'll finish this level.
You're out of light.
I still got flashlights though.
Hey Miller, what's up? Nothing good, Pauline. We gave these machines too much credit. All these mechanisms have to be fixed by hand. Artyom, there's an auxiliary startup system. Go upstairs to that ledge. I'll tell you what to do when you get there. Artyom! There should be 4 starter motors over there! Find them! To start this shit up, you need to open all the covers first!
Got it.
Press the button on my mark! First button!
I pressed it though.
I repeat! First button!
Oh, hold it.
Third button! Third button! Second button! Almost there! Fourth button! Fourth button! First button! Second button! Just a little left! First down! First button! Second down! Second button! Off we go! Come back here, buddy!
Hurrah! All right, soldiers, get on the platform. We'll try to start it up.
Such speed! You could have been an athlete!
Huh.
Go on! Start it up!
Not a chance!
Try again!
How hopeless!
Shit! Yeah, cool! Just like in old Hollywood movies about Soviet Union.
Hey, Colonel! What's up? We almost fell off!
All good! Artyom, let's move out. Enough playing with the equipment.
Oh, flashlight's almost dead. Well, flashlight never dies. Flashlight never dies. Flashlight is eternal.
Go!
It's still awesome he has a Volt driver too.
God we don't have to go all the way down. No, something feels very wrong in there.
You already have some bad blood splatters there. Black blood, you know. getting off, huh?
Ullman, go left. Professor to the right. Artyom, cover me. If the plans are correct, we need to go there. But how can we open this gate, huh? Any ideas? Artyom?
Let me look at my magic notebook.
What if... Опа! Ullman, let's go!
Nice.
Now quiet. Come on. This way. Excellent! Ullman, hold the door. Vladimir, that's your field. What do you need?
Let me think. Instruction A124, page 3. Panel DS22. All right, there it is. Colonel, what's on that monitor? Wonderful. All that training finally paid off. Colonel, those screens.
Superb memory, Vladimir. I always said the army was a worthwhile institution.
It's working. Now that's hardware. First, died. Second, destroyed. Third, destroyed.
Ёлки-палки, that just cannot be!
Here's one. Now I'll get all the info.
Excellent! What the hell? What happened?
Battery backup depleted.
What about manpower?
Well, it looks like the reactor is deactivated. We won't be able to start it from here.
Of course.
We need to start the reactor manually at the lowest level. From the schematic, it's not that difficult. Almost everything is automated.
Hey, stop laughing. How do we go down?
Well, there's a lift just one level down, but there's a slight problem. To power it up, we need to switch off everything, even emergency lighting.
Then there is no other choice. Do it. Thanks, Volodya. Stay here and watch the readings. We'll be fast. Artyom, Ullman, follow me.
Gonna leave the guy alone? Yeah.
Where's the other one? Shit. I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Here come the sons of the apocalypse. Ullman, change of plans. You stay with Vladimir and defend this position. If anything happens, I will send Artyom. Good luck to us all.
Making it sound like you're gonna die. I wonder how those things attack, though. Well, they aren't bleeding black, but it's definitely something weird. All the way down, he said. You seriously stopping here? Oh. Okay, it's just the laser dot getting warped by something.
Sure, man. The lift is over there, but the door is locked. Okay, we'll have to go around. Advance carefully. We'll cover each other.
Oh, they blow up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why did everything blow up at the end, though? Last frame, everything just blew up. You die by coming into contact with the ghost. Keep your flash on. What?
Sure, man. The lift is over there, but the door
He's
is locked.
deaf.
Okay, we'll have to go around. Advance carefully. We'll cover each other.
These death messages. Alright. Yeah, pretty much. Although I decided I'm gonna finish this level, whatever comes. Oh, he can die? I didn't realize the NPCs could die.
Sure. The lift is over there, but the door is locked. Okay, we'll have to go around. Advance carefully. We'll cover each other.
We're just gonna use the full auto.
This is the lift. I hope it still works.
Don't have to come up this way.
People of Metro, we have awaited your arrival. We are those who are called the Invisible Watchers. Everyone stop screwing around. Colonel, I have activated the loudspeaker. I have the signal from the lift switchboard on my console. I'll switch it on. That's right.
Invisible watches. How can you believe in that crap after all this?
Good luck, guys. We're with you.
Ah, and there is the level transition.
Going down to the heart of the ancient citadel, I felt a chill in my soul. What man had the right to name himself the master of D6 and the devastating weapons it controlled?
Colonel, go to the reactor hall. There will be a main reactor in the center, left of the control room. A lift goes down to the ground floor, where you will have to take the stairs up. Activate the switchboard by the means of the large lever. I will tell you what to do next. Oh my god. What the fuck? What do we do now, huh? Vladimir, if only you could see that. Okay, get ready, Artyom. It's going to be hot. Don't go tossing grenades around the reactor, Artyom. Consider them here to be on the safe side. This shit on the floor is toxic for sure, and now the gas. We won't last long here.
Alright. Call it here then. Things are about to get chaotic. Especially when you think you have a lot of Volt Driver ammo. Now you need to use it all. So yes, Alyssa, at this point now I will be wrapping it up. Well, thanks for stopping by anyways. I'm glad to see you're enjoying yourself so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Yes, today's Tuesday, so not with Thursday yet. See you guys tomorrow night. Fare thee well.